Hello there, and welcome to another FIFA 20 video. This still isn't the Road to Glory I was talking about. This is just another, fun little video idea I had. So I went ahead and I made the best starting 11 with players from Europe, South America, and then rest of the world. So in this case, that would be South America, Africa, and Asia. So we're going to do a mini tournament, and by that I mean, so Europe has the best seed because it's the best team, I think, clearly. And then South America and the rest of the world team, they're going to play off. The winner of that will play the European team. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the team sheets. So this is a Europe team. I went with Liverpool since they're the champions of Europe, aka the best team in the world. So we got Eden Hazard on the left, Ronaldo highly rated in the center, then Mbappe right wing. Midfield, Frankie De Jong. Not sure if I was gonna put him in there, but I decided to in the end. N'Golo Kante, pretty sure the best holding mid in the world. Then Kevin De Bruyne up there. We got Andrew Robertson, Van Dijk as rocks in the back. Then we also got the Dutch center back partnership with Elijah and Joshua Kimmich in the right. So then Marc-Andre ter Stegen between the posts. We got a pretty strong bench as well. Robert Lewandowski, Antoine Griezmann, David Silva, Toni Kroos. Then we got the other Silva from City, Bernardo Silva. Then we got Joao Felix. I mean, he's not one of the best, but I think he's a prospect. He's very exciting, so I figured I'll throw him in there. Then we got Thibaut Courtois as a backup goalkeeper. So this is the South America team. I went ahead with Barca because, I figured for the other two I would do Barca and Real. I think the South American team is slightly better than the rest of the world one I threw together, and I think Barca is slightly better than Real Madrid right now. So we got Neymar, Aguero, Messi, a very promising front line. Seems me chills just thinking about it. We got James Rodriguez, almost didn't throw him in there, figured he was pretty good. And also the thing, looking around, you got Brazil, Argentina, 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 Brazil, 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 Brazil. So I threw in a Colombian, just want to mix things up a bit. Casemiro, very strong holding mid there from Brazil, of course. Then we got Paulo Dybala, great attacking mid. Back line we got Marcelo, Diego Godin, Thiago Silva. Marquinhos, a bit controversial because he is a center back, and on the screen you can see he's also a holding mid. But I figured he could play right back pretty well because it doesn't look like any other can. I was going to play Nick Tagliafico, but I didn't really want to leave Marquinhos out. So then we got Alisson between the posts. Bench is also strong. Suarez on the bench. This is another big decision. The thing is he can only play striker, and I think Aguero is better. Coutinho left wing. I don't think he'll be going for Neymar. I think he'll be more realistically going in for James. Then we got Roberto Firmino, Fabinho. Great option to have for Brazil. Another great option. I almost put Fernandinho instead of Fabinho, but I feel like Fabinho had a better season. Then we got Mauro Icardi and Higuain. Another controversial decision, but the thing is, they're not really playing for Argentina, so I kind of throw them in to show that they are good, and I think they should be playing. Then we got Ederson, the other great Brazilian goalkeeper. Like I said earlier, Real Madrid are the rest of the world team. So this is a mix of, like I said earlier, North America and Central America, and pick a ton from there, just Mexico. And then, of course, Africa and Asia. So Mane, Aubameyang, and Salah, the African partnership, African trio, if you like, they were picked for the AFCON Best Team of the Year, and like no question about it, just Premier League pressing machines. Midfield, it's a little different. I mean, Mars is a right mid, Son's a left mid. I figured they would do pretty well in there. I mean, could I do a 4-3-3 wide, is what I'm wondering. No, not really. So, those still do pretty well. They can go in there. There's been a couple like best of lineups when they've been in these positions, because they're not better than Mane and Salah in the sense that they should be up there in the wing positions, but they should not be left out of this team, so I threw him in there. Hakim Ziyech, Moroccan, AFC Ajax, very great pressing. Backline, bit controversial if you like, I don't know. So Gulan as a left back, I could not think of one. He's the only one I came up with. Then I got Koulibaly and then Joe Matip in center back. Achraf Hakimi in right back. I know it says left back on the screen, but look at the positions: left back, right back. Kaylor Navas in between the sticks from Costa Rica. So correction of what I said earlier, there actually is another Central American here. So then we got a pretty strong bench. We got Nicola Pepe, Wilfred Zaha, Chucky Lozano, Raul Jimenez. We got Christian Pulisic, Trezeguet, and Andre Onana as a backup goalkeeper. So I'm not actually gonna play. That would be too biased. Like, it just wouldn't portray it very well. So I'm just gonna go into kickoff, and I'm just gonna watch the games. Yeah, it's just gonna be a live action sort, and I'm just gonna, you know, provide commentary and all that. So the first game is gonna be the World Starting 11 versus the South America one. So nice El Clasico, Barca Real for you. Here we go, El Clasico, kind of, not really. Squads aren't anything the same. So we've got Barca Real World Starting 11 versus South America Starting 11. Lionel Messi, and if Messi wins, it will be Messi and Ronaldo in the final. So I'm looking forward to that. So we are off. Aguero off to James Rodriguez to Dybala, Thiago Silva. So I'm not going to commentate the whole game like this, of course. Just the highlights. So we are off in this El Clasico World Starting 11 versus South America. Quick chance for the World Starting 11, but Ziyech misses it on the volley. You can see, not sure who that is crossing, but Ziyech just missed right in front of goal, hit on the volley. Still scoreless in the 5th minute. Bombing, poking it in towards Allison, but just forced out. Another chance for the World XI. As you can see, it's thrown in here. The header just not in an ideal angle, and Allison's positioning was a bit too good. So yeah, still scoreless, approaching the 25th minute. And the World teams, I think they're gonna score first, based on what I've seen, which I was not expecting at first. So it is halftime right now. It's still scoreless. I haven't yet got a goal to bring to you, but real quick, we're just gonna check in on the halftime stats. So no goals, of course. World team has had 54% of possession. I could have sworn they've had more, but not much, just offside corners and all that. But yeah, very tight game. I would say anyone's game, but as of right now, I think World XI will take this one home. But I could be wrong. It's just they've been playing better. But the South American team does look much better. So not much better, but slightly better. So I know it's still anyone's game going to the second half. So the second half is underway. Still scoreless after a slightly uneventful first half. That was almost the first goal that's there, but I will keep you guys updated. Anything big happens throughout the game. And yeah, winner of this plays Europe Starting 11. So substitutions, Suarez is coming off for Sergio Aguero. Aguero hasn't done much this game, haven't been doing any attacks. Let's see if Suarez can change things up a bit. Bombing is in. Oh, just hit against the post. It could have been such a cheeky goal in such a close game, and that was the World's chance to go ahead, but just squandered. So it's in the 85th minute now, a little past the 80th, and it's still scoreless. I mean, World team is setting up an attack right now, but it's just not pretty dull, uneventful game. Lots of counterattacks. It's just not a goal yet. The finishing has just been a little off. I mean, I think the World team are getting a little bit more chances. It's just they're finishing off. What I've noticed about the South America team is they could get a good attack going, but then one player, usually Neymar, just will be a little too selfish, just hold the ball for a little, right when they could have another player to set up the pass. That being said, an overhead clearance by Matip to deny Suarez of scoring. And here we go, so it's scoreless after 90 minutes. So I'm thinking we're just going to do extra time and then a PK shootout, of course, which should be eventful. So it is classic extra time, first period starting now. So it looks like Fabinho has made his way onto the pitch. We've seen that. So end of the first period of extra time, it's still scoreless, so we got a final 15 minutes and then possibly pens are in the books, but I know it's been a really close game, really looking forward to this final period, and if not, the PK shootout. So here, so the second period of extra time is now commencing. Looks like the world, starting 11 threw in Trezeguet for Salah actually, so one Egyptian for another. And they're starting the attack off, and yeah, 15 minutes left, if not the PK shootout. This should be a pretty exciting end to the game. Second period of extra time is over, a bit less eventful than the first period, but wow, we're going into a PK shootout to decide who comes out on top, the world or South America. I was not expecting it to be this close. So here we go, I'm not going to tamper with it, just advance. So here comes the first penalty taker, Fabinho for South America. And that's in, right past Keylor Navas. It's actually back at Real Madrid. Gulam for the world, and that's in, right down the middle. Alisson drove the wrong way. Neymar here for South America. I think he's gonna go to the left. I'm gonna call it. Yep. Oh! He's missed it! After such a colorful run-up, he's missed it. A bombing with a cheeky little chip roller straight into the right-hand corner. Dybala stepping up. Just in, right, a nice curler against the side netting. But because of Neymar. So, oh wow, Son missing one. So I was gonna say because of Neymar they're at disadvantage, but now it's equal. Suarez, oh what a pen, straight into the side netting. Mane up against his fellow goalkeeper Alisson. This PK shootout represents how the game's been too. Messi, like what I was just saying before, like a couple missed chances, but overall really close. So here comes the next penalty taker in this very close PK shootout. Running up, looks like he's using his left, and that's in. Alisson, misleading, went the wrong way. Here comes the next. Oh, Navas leaping up. Coutinho, denying Coutinho, pushing it right away from top bins. Here comes one more penalty taker. Where's he gonna go? I think right. Oh, tried to chip it down the middle, but Alisson denying him. Casemiro! It's going flying away. This is it. This is the decisive penalty. They have to score this. And he does. Trezeguet burying it. In the world starting 11 are moving on over South America. Wow. This is, I think it's an upset. Trezeguet out of anyone to step up and win it for the world. So now it's the world starting 11 versus Europe in the final. So let's go get that one ready. So here we go, the final, Europe versus South America. No Ronaldo versus Messi to bring you, Sally. I know I would have loved that one too. But it's still going to be a really good game. Really looking forward to it. So it's the final, and I wouldn't have predicted the world starting 11 to be in this, but it is what it is. So here we go, the final to see which continent is the best footballing continent. I'm just gonna do my predictions real quick. I'm pretty sure Europe should win. Like I thought world was the weakest side. What a flip. It just, I don't know, maybe they just outplayed the other. Sorry, I can't even talk. The South America team. I think South America team had the better players. It's just, I think the world has played better as a team. So this should be interesting. And of course, I'll bring you all the highlights. I don't think it'll be as close as next time, but that'll be either exciting or quite boring if it is. So end of the first half. I'm having like deja vu from the last game. The first half at the end of the last game. So still scoreless, of course. And I mean exit that. Just gonna look at the match facts again. So no goals, one shot. Ronaldo got one in the 7th minute. CR7. That's one shot with Europe. So Europe have a little more possession. I think, was that the same possession set as last time? I think the other team, I think one team might have 54% last time. I'm not sure, but passing, not a ton happening. One shot in 45 minutes of football with possibly two of the best possible teams in the world. And that's crazy, but hey, second half, and it's another 45 minutes, and we'll see what it brings. Bombing it off to Mane, and deflected. Son still with it. World still have it. Crossed in. Oh, Ter Stegen just keeping it over the line. My thoughts on this game, I mean, I was expecting Europe to win. I said that in the beginning, of course. But the thing is, I feel like, well, we gotta look at the possession stats. Europe are having more of the ball. It's just, I feel like the world are just utilizing their time with the ball. And that's why they're getting more, they're no more shots. That's why you're getting a couple more chances. You're seeing, at least in this half, you're seeing them in their favorite side of the pitch. So, here is, Europe. Hazard! Eden Hazard scoring a beautiful, well-orchestrated goal to put Europe in the lead after 52 minutes. He's running over to hug his manager, I think who was even his manager, Jurgen Klopp, but whatever. This is just, wow, it took so long. 2 games, 52nd minute of the second game. Look at this. This is coming in from, that's Mbappe. Wow, Hazard one time, blown past Navas. Look at that. He's hit one time, curled, opposite corner. What a goal. The World kicking off, I don't think they were the favorites, but wow, they went through all the hassle of beating South America. But, I don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of football to be played. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, with the way it's been going, I mean, Europe could just use the Jose tactic, just park the bus from now on. Or not, Mane coming in. Oh, nothing's getting by Van Dijk. This is like actually realistic FIFA. What's going on? So, quick substitution. It looks like David Silva's coming on for Frankie de Jong. De Jong has done a ton. I kind of went against my better judgment playing him. Whatever, though. That's why I added the subs in. Oh, Aubameyang just forcing a shot in, but pushed out by Ter Stegen. Aubameyang just found the wrong end of the net, and Zidane is not very pleased over by the touchline. It's a good looking attack. Bernardo Silva laying it off to David Silva. A lot of link-up play between them. Toni Kroos. Here's Ronaldo in the box. Laying it off. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he could have just buried it, but not quite. In this game, that would have been the game right there. But it's not yet over for World. So Trezeguet is coming on again. This time for Hakim Ziyech. That's understandable. Trezeguet, I think he was doing quite a bit. When he with his time, which did come on. Of course, he scored the winning penalty, but also he was also setting some good stuff up. And Ziyech hasn't done a ton. I feel like he kind of lost footing a little bit towards goal when he was dribbling right in front of goal. So yeah, just that. And they just announced Hazard got man of the match. And Europe will be victorious in this. Wow, 1 goal with all the world's best players. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. I don't think you guys are expecting that. I certainly wasn't expecting that. But there you go. Europe is the best football continent. Surprise, surprise. So, I mean, I guess the ranking, it will go, Europe, then World, because it would be unfair to break them up, because I feel like they all contributed as a whole, and to break them up into continents wouldn't necessarily be fair. So I guess if you want to trust the FIFA simulation, rest of the world's better than South America for football-wise. So there you go. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed. Expect more of these videos to come. Just these little video ideas I'm doing now, and also I'm planning on setting up that series. I might do a career mode series. Not sure. I don't know if I'll be very good at bouncing on episodes. That's the only reason why. I might start doing updates to my ultimate team, and also more speed draws are to come, of course. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.